Hi, Jess here from Nigezza.blogspot.com, and I'm here doing another masking project for the team challenge, and I'm going to make a thank you card, a customer thank you. So this is what I'm going to be sending out to my customers for shopping with me in December. So I'm using our note cards. These are smaller than a standard A6 card, and they come in a pack of 20, and they are, well, I've got centimetres on this side, so they're just over 15.5 centimetres, 17.5 centimetres by just over 12.5 centimetres. They're all pre-scored, so you just score them in half and you're left there with a card that's 9 centimetres by 12 3/4, and in inches that is 5 inches by 3.5. So it's 5 inches by 3.5. So a nice little size for a little thank you. Okay, so I'm going to do masking in a different way. I'm going to put my silicone mat under there to save my new piece of grid mat. I'm just going to score that there. I'm going to use this one again because I'm going to use Eastern Palace again. I'm glad I rediscovered my Eastern Palace because I do love it. So I'm going to put that over there like that, and I think I'm going to tape it down with a bit of washi. I always buy it in clearance because it's really good to use as masking tape or to hold things in place if you haven't got a magnetic platform for your big shot or whatever die cutting machine you use. It's really good for holding them in place. It's low tack, and excellent stuff. 1,000,001 uses for washi tape. So there we go. And I'm going to take sweet sugar plum, and I'm going to take a sponge. You could use a daubler, but I'm going to use a sponge, and I'm just going to sponge through the mask. Just dab it on. And it will look, you might think, oh, it's not really doing very much, but you will notice it when you take it off. So I'm just going to keep going round, building up the colour to give a nice subtle background effect. I love it when we have a team challenge because it sort of focuses my creativity and makes me think about what to do. It helps if you're stuck for ideas, because it's like, oh yeah, we got that challenge, oh yeah. And I haven't actually done very much masking, and I certainly hadn't used the embossing paste, so it did get me to dig that out, which meant I dug out these masks, and I just love this shape. So I think that will be enough. You can do as much or as little as you want. So let's put that away for now. We will use that again in a minute. And so let's peel off. I'm going to leave that on the mat because I'm sure to use it again. Before I got magnetic platform, they were always stuck on the handle bit of me big shot ready to use on my dies. So there we have it. So a nice little subtle background there. And what I'm going to do is, I've got a bit of scrap here, and I'm going to use the little thank you from the Eastern Beauty, and I'm going to cut it out with the smallest stitch circle die. So I think there's enough room on that scrap. Yeah, I do use all my scraps. Some people might think, oh, I'll throw that bit away, but no, loads of space there. we have a nice little pretty thank you, and that is going to get cut out there with the circle die, and then on a scrap of sweet sugar plum I'm going to cut this shape and this shape together to frame my sentiment. Okay, so I'll do that and get back to you. So there, I've cut out my thank you with my stitch circle, and then I've cut these two out. The magnetic plate enables you to do them together, but if you didn't have that, then you could use the washi tape. So, and this doesn't cut all the way through, so it gives you a nice little border, and you can flip those up a little bit along the school line to give it a bit of extra dimension. And then I'm going to put the thank you in the middle of that on my card. So got a bit of dimensionals. I'm going to pop that thank you up. Before I do that, I'm going to stick a bit of bling on it. So got these glitter dots, and I'm going to put a little dot up there to fill in that gap a little bit, and then I'm going to put a couple of dimensionals on this one, and then just peel the backing off. Trying to make my life easier, thinking this would help. There's a bit. Okay. Before I stick it on here, I'm going to stick this one down. So I'm just going to stick that down like that to say thank you. Or I might do it that way. No, quite like it that way. So I'm going to put some fast fuse on the back of that. Side where it's going, stick it down, stick these on top. I like my thank you cards to be quick and easy to do, but also want them to look special. So I'm just going to pull those little bits up a bit to make them stand up a bit more around the outside there, and that's lovely. And you get 20 cards and 20 envelopes, so then that's all ready to go out and be posted. Hope you like that. All the details will be on the blog, nigezza.blogspot.com, and if you want to receive a lovely thank you card from me, you also get a thank you gift, which I buy from the Stampin rewards. So, you know, if you are going to shop with me, remember to use the hostess code, unless of course you're spending over £150, and then that will generate your own hostess code and you get to choose Stampin rewards. But I will also, on top of those, send you a thank you gift as well. Okay, thank you for joining me today. See you again soon.